Can you imagine? I mean, seriously, imagine being booed from a crowd of parents for actually not only taking up for your child and making sure your child is safe, but taking up for their children as well. Imagine being booed for that. The Board of Education president went off on woke rule teachers for booing parents. The teachers was even booing.
Hello, everybody. Hello, board. My name is Manu Grigorian. First, I want to say we love all our teachers. Teachers are a very valuable part of our families.
Amen.
We trust our children with our teachers, and we want our teachers to get paid, but this is not the way to behave, okay? Mm-hmm. Honestly, I have 4 daughters in LAUSD. And I don't want my children to have disrespectful tendencies. And if one person is speaking and you guys booing and eyeing, that's not respectful. I want to talk about
liberals.
Protect Kids California. This initiative will protect our children from boys entering to women's spaces, girls' spaces. It will stop from injecting our children with hormone blockers, puberty blockers, and it will also notify parental notification if our children change their names.
Time is up.
Stand up and say boo and escort yourself out. Because I saw you and that's your first warning. I have good eyes, I'm a mother, remember that.
Time's up.
In the red scarf, one more time, you're out. One more time and you're out. One more, stand up, escort yourself out. You're done. You're done. We will not proceed until you leave. You've gotten your warning more than once, you're done. Escort yourself out.
That entitlement.
She's not playing.
She not playing at all, bro. Did she get off of the stand?
This is a public meeting. Get used to it. Everybody's videotaping everybody.
You gotta give it to security.
Go ahead, stand up and yell again, and that's your first warning. Leave. Escort yourself out. Have fun. Next. Let's go. Next. Please tell me you're not a teacher.
This don't make no sense.
Yeah, I said that.
Hold on, what'd she say? Hold up, what'd she say?
That's your first warning. Leave. Escort yourself out. Have fun. Next. Let's go. Next. Please tell me you're not a teacher. Yeah, I said that.
J.C. Carrillo, followed by Victoria Garibay. C. Carrillo.
It's me. Thank you, board. I'm a father. I'm a community member. And I just want to say thank you for holding the line, for protecting our children's innocence. I also stand in solidarity with teachers, but I also stand in solidarity with the board as well. I come from a long line of educators. I also am a union member. I understand how the CBA works.
You pause that, please. Do you need to leave and go cough and come back? Because 4 of you at once, come on. All 4 of you at one time. That's kind of funny. While he's speaking. Okay, we'll wait until you're done, drink your water, and then he'll go. Because it seems like everybody in opposition, you guys are loud and yelling. This is embarrassing. You can't tolerate anybody with a different idea than yours? You can't do it. It's so hard for you. Like, let's behave, let's show, there is kids in here. Let's show them an example. I shouldn't have to be a referee person up here. That should not be my job. But if I have to do it to product a productful meeting, yeah, go ahead and make fun of me. Yes, I said a wrong word. No, I didn't go to college, but I'm a darn good mother and I'm a board member. So what? You teachers have made fun of me for not going to college. My goal in life was to be a mother. So sorry, that's really embarrassing when you're telling our kids a different story. If they don't go to college, they equate to nothing. How embarrassing. Stop.
Yeah.
We will take another break if you don't behave. Everybody who's gotten a warning has a red shirt. Is that your representation? I hope not, because I see amazing teachers in here and they are behaving very well, and it's embarrassing. Stop.
Change my shirt color.
We shouldn't have to
quick.
beg you to behave. You're adults. Go ahead.
I ain't got no red shirt on no more.
I also understand what a CBA is, and I hope that you guys get your money. I understand what being underpaid is. Teachers are very underpaid for what you guys do and what you guys are responsible for. But I want to say shame on you who are not acting like teachers.
Just address the board, please.
Shame on you teachers who are creating enmity between parents and teachers. Shame on you fake media who are doxing parents and calling us extremists and antagonizers. Shame on you who made that flyer at the park, who was talking about Hamas and stuff that has nothing to do with what we're talking about here today. Shame on you, and shame on that person.
Victoria Garibay.
He was
followed by
told,
Jessica Enos,
we got
followed
this
by
covered, don't worry.
Sarah Solis Miller.
Yep, that's the energy you need to have with these type
For
of...
sure. I'm going to go ahead and stop Black Conservative Perspective right there so I can insert my thoughts. But I really appreciate you, Black Conservative 24. I said Black Conservative Perspective, two different Black Conservatives. Anywho, we all conservative in this time. But on a serious note, on a dead serious note, that woman on that board, as a board member, that's the very first time I seen a board member up there actually advocating to allow the differences of opinion be able to be spoken uninterrupted and also condemn those who are acting childish. And of course, it was usually the liberals. That's just what it is. Not all liberals are childish. Not all Democrats are bad. I know this. I'm not going to, you know, when we make these blanket statements, everybody assume that that's what we're saying. But, you know, we gotta generalize it too now. But for real, she was up at, I can't believe that those were actual teachers in there showing that behavior right there, man. What? You have educators in there not being able to control themselves, not being willing to listen to different ideas and different perspectives that are different than what they believe in. And if they do hear it, they condemn you with the fake coughs. All that stuff is getting played out, man. Like, seriously, we're adults here, bro, and you think something is wrong with us because we just want to give out and give our point without being interrupted, without it being challenged, in terms of being interrupted in the middle of me actually giving the point, maybe after I'm able to say what I need to say, but you already don't want to hear it, man. And the fact that these are the teachers in charge of furthering our children's education, yeah, man, y'all gonna have to go. The indoctrination of that, the indoctrination that y'all trying to induce to my kids, get the fuck on. It's sad when you have adults that act like this in society. It's only getting worse minute by minute. Every single day we're starting to see people with these temper tantrums who can't control their emotions. Their emotional intelligence is so low, they can't control it, and become furious once they hear something that they just cannot agree with. And think about it. That's what they're essentially teaching these kids. Even if you don't verbally say it or do it right then and there, the fact that you are the example that my child have to be in class with for hours at a time, it's gonna seep out. And I don't want them learning that behavior, let alone we already dealing with the bigger issue, which is sexualizing our children. This is a problem. Why the hell would y'all want to put X-rated content? I don't even want to say the word for the sake of this video. Why would y'all put X-rated content in books for kids, but then when a parent comes up to read it out loud, oh, that's inappropriate, we have kids in here? That's the whole point. I love that woman on that board right there, man. Well, like her, not love her. But I love what she did there. She wasn't taking no BS from nobody, even the staffers, even the employees of the school. Like, she ain't taking none of that crap, and I gotta applaud her for that, because even if she didn't agree with what was being said, she was willing to hear them out without condemning them, and that is important. People who aren't willing to listen to you usually have their mind made up, and those are the type of people you can't have conversation with, and they wonder why things are happening to them in life. People are so unaware of themselves that they think everything that's happening to them is fate, when they don't realize that it's their actions, it's their personality, it's how they make people feel that creates the reaction from the universe. Seriously, they don't understand that. They just think everything is happening to them. It's almost like relationships. Somebody, oh my God, I was such a good person and I was so great to this person. How can they leave me? They just did me so dirty. I sacrificed so much. Yeah, but you also wasn't willing to actually listen to the person when they came to you and they told you that they needed somebody to listen to them, that they needed a lending ear. You wasn't there to actually understand them. You were only there to be in competition. You know, like, y'all get where I'm going with this. I ain't finna turn into Dr. Phil or nothing like that, but that's what it feels like. It's the Typical woke mentality. If I don't agree with what I believe, if you don't agree with what I believe in, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna shout, I'm gonna be disrespectful. You know, I'm gonna avoid having any sort of civilized debate with you, because usually when they don't have any talking points, that's what I mean, when they don't have any credible talking points, not just something to say with actual context behind it, then yeah, all that's what they can resort to. And if you ask them what would be more accommodating to them in order for the debate to maintain, or for them to be able to give you a legitimate response, they're just gonna walk away. Tell y'all what though, that woman who was the referee, quote unquote, she need to be the moderator for the presidential debate. That sidebar ain't got nothing to do with this video. Y'all be safe. Go check on somebody today, man. You can quite literally be saving their life, and y'all pray and protect your babies.